Right, this is the lower half of page 21. For the first row of page 21, I hope you got the answers 5, 9 and 24. And now this is the second row. So 85 out of 100 on my maths test, what fraction is this? 85 out of 100, we need to simplify that. And I think 5s go easily into both. 5s into 85 go 17 with a bit of long division. 5s into 100 go 20. 17 20ths. Right, we're expressing 13 out of 39 as a fraction. And simplifying that, well, 13s into 13 go once. And I think 13 times 3 will give you 39, so 13 out of 39 is actually a third. 6 out of 72 girls caught measles. What fraction was this? 6 goes into both of these. Highest common factor of both is 6. 6s into 6 go once. 6s into 72 go 12, 1/12. A pizza is cut into 4 equal parts. We just do a quick diagram. One of these parts is to be divided among 3 people. What fraction of the cake will each get? So each person will get 1/3 of 1/4. Now I can see that that's going to be 1/12 of the whole cake. Of the same operation as times, and when we multiply fractions, 1 times 1 is 1, 3 times 4 is 12, 1/12. Jane gets 3/5 of a cake and then eats half of that. So she eats half of 3/5. What fraction of the cake did she eat? Of means times, same operation. 1 times 3 is 3, 2 times 5 is 10. She actually ate 3/10 of the cake. The charity get half of their income from donations and 1/4 of those come from bequests. So 1/4 of the half come from bequests. Of is the same operation as times. 1 times 1 is 1, 4 times 2 is 8. No calculators needed. How many days are there in 2/5 of a year? So we want to find 2/5 of, now we'll just assume 365 days in a year. That's close enough for this question. We need to find 1/5 of 365 and then times it by 2. You can do that with some long division and multiply. You can use a calculator. And the answer should be 146 days. Okay, Sue spends 1/4 of her wage on clothes and 3/5 on rent. She saves the rest. What fraction does she spend? So she spends 1/4 on clothes plus 3/5 on rent. We need a common denominator. I think we'd probably use 20ths. Now we're going to struggle to fit this in down here, so I'll try and write small. To change quarters into 20ths, we need to times by 5. So if you're going to do that to the denominator, you need to do it to the numerator as well. And 1 times 5 is 5. Changing fifths into 20ths, we'd need to times by 4 to find the equivalent fraction. And if we times the denominator by 4, we need to times the numerator by 4 as well. 3 4s are 12. And it equals 17 over 20. 17 20ths. So what fraction does she save? Well, if she spends 17 20ths, she must save 3 20ths. Now this question here is exactly the same as this one. Unfortunately, we've used the same fractions and the same wording. So 17 over 20, and this one is 3 over 20. You can ignore that last question.